cover Visitor today by the group of Monsters and Men. I guess they're from Iceland. It's a great song. And I'm going to show you how to play it as recorded, and this also happens to be a very easy way to play it. But we are going to be playing power chords. So what you're going to want to do is get some distortion. And I don't think it matters what kind of distortion. You don't want to, I probably have more distortion on there than you need, but I just don't want to fiddle around with my distortion setup. So we're going to use this on my guitar. The song starts out with a, well, I guess it's the same chord progression they use in the verse. But at the beginning of the songs, they only go through it twice. It's used as a little introduction. And that is, we're going to play this, we're going to play it at the 6th fret. Check that. Okay. Starts out chugging like this. 16th beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Or actually you could do it 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... Right, either way, however you want to think of it as. You could think of it as 8 and, an 8-beat song and they're just playing the 8 beats real fast. Or you could think of it as 16 beats. All right. Anyways, it's not, you just go by your feel. So we start on the 7th fret. Power chord. To play the power chord, we're going to start at your 6th fret on the 6th string. And we're going to go on your 8th fret at the 5th string. And then it's the same at the 3rd and 5th frets. And then we come up to fret 5 again, but this time we're going to be at 5, and this time we're going to be on the 5th and 4th strings, your A and your D string, but it's the same shape. 5 and 7, 5 on your 5th string, your A string, 7 on your D string. Okay, and this is the way all the power chords are played in this song. The only thing that changes is where we're, placing our fingers. Okay. Slide that down to the G. And then the G has the same kind of fingering position just at the 3rd and 5th frets. The same as the B flat. And then we're going to go to, we're going to go to the 5th fret but we're shifting string sets. We're moving down to the 5th and the 4th. All right, and that's your D. So that chord progression is B flat, G, D. What I'm doing is with my index finger, I'm muting the 6th string on the D. On the D chord, we don't want to hear this E string, so I'm muting it with this finger. And just all you have to do is make it touch the string, and it won't ring. All right, so that goes 2 times: B flat, G, D, and then we go into what is the chorus of the song? And that is, I'm not afraid of the dark. So after we're on the D, we go back up to the G, and that begins the chorus. I'm not afraid of the dark. Then we slide our power chord down to the F. And then we got to jump all the way to the 6th and 8th frets on the strings 5 and 4. So we jump up to a different string set. So all together, the chorus is. Just keep your hand going. That's how you get the perfect time. Even in between chords, just keep it going. All right, that repeats 4 times, I think. And then it goes back into a verse. And this time the verse repeats 4 times. Remember, when the song began, we played the verse chord progression, which is B flat, G to D. We played that 2 times. Now, that was the introduction. Now we're going to go into the regular verse. It's going to repeat 4 times. And then, the chorus will repeat several times as well. Okay, now, like, if you were going to play this on acoustic guitar, I'll just throw this in. If you were going to, so like you don't have that distortion. These are the chords that you want to play as minors. On the verse, you play B flat is a major, G is a major, D is a major. But then on the chorus, it switches keys, and you play G is a minor, F is a major, and then E flat is major. So that's the kind of cool thing about this song, is that really it's changing keys. You don't have to worry about that, but all you have to worry about is on the chorus, you're going to use a G minor if you're playing like all 6 strings. All the other chords are going to be major. Now I hear a little guitar fills in here, and I believe they're being played at the 12th fret. That's a G, just like your A chord. You just slide it all the way up to 12, get a G. And that also means that if you play strings 4, 3, and 2 without your fingers on them, that's a G2. But we don't need to know that for this lesson. We're just up here. So they're just playing some notes out of the G scale. I believe they're playing some at the the 13th fret on B and E, and then they're just coming back to this B chord note, all these notes. So you can mess around with that with this position right here. Right, if you're playing solo over this, if you want to take a solo, you can play in the G minor pentatonic. I think that's what the melody is. Let me see if I can figure it out. There's the melody. It's like a Neil Young melody. Very close together notes. That's at the 3rd fret.